it's disgusting.
What's the name of the Japanese Peach player?
Umeki.
Umeki.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's,
I thought there was another one. Kie.
Yeah, that's the other one. There's
the one
a couple.
Okay. I know Umeki's the one that does crazy like
they did like
footstool stuff.
Yeah, it got nerfed. I feel like exclusively because of Umeki, because nobody else was doing it.
Well, I mean, then yeah.
Yeah. But
so game 1, blue team, red team. So Slaps is the Ike. I know that because he's never going to play any other character in his life.
Of course.
And I've been playing around like. When I say playing around, I've been playing in the same city area as him since Brawl, like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And so that's who he played in Brawl as well. And he was no slouch then. He wasn't like the greatest player ever, but he wasn't one of those. I wouldn't sleep on him, so to speak.
Right.
And so I haven't seen him play in Smash 4. How is he in this game?
He's pretty solid. There were multiple periods where like he was very clearly PR, and right now, like, maybe in contention for that if he were able to attend more, but a lot of the time he can't make it out.
Gotcha.
So he's definitely in that realm of, like, gatekeeper tier.
Okay.
For sure.
Ooh, nice up tilt.
In doubles, I feel like he shines a little bit more.
Well, I feel like Ike shines in general in doubles a little bit more because he doesn't suffer from the same weaknesses that he does in singles. And as long as he's got a solid teammate, he can do things like Slaps is doing right now. He can play more or less patient.
Yeah, he can chill out and then come in with a big sword when necessary.
Exactly. And that way, when he can do things like that up tilt that he got back there, he can get extra early KOs. And that's especially... Wow! That was impressive.
That was a solid 5-piece followed by air dodge read. That was nice.
Oh no!
I can also do that.
Yeah.
He can also do that.
Ooh, good. Patience on the side B, not getting caught by the cape from Mario.
And there, Orex came in for the punish after Ryu got the focus. Didn't let his partner get Shoryu. I'm surprised that Orex didn't, or that Kaze didn't immediately go for the Shoryu.
Right.
He would have armored through it and at least gotten a kill, but maybe just didn't think that he needed it.
So the Mario player, that one is...
That is Beastly.
That's Beastly. Okay. Now you have to forgive my unfamiliarity with most of the players here. I was actually commenting about that in between matches about how I don't recognize anybody here. I recognize Sethlon and people behind the behind the scenes.
They're at the very start of Smash 4, you would have recognized a lot of people, and in recent history, almost all of the old Smash 4 scene has dipped.
Nice.
Like Denty is gone. Dapo's still here, but he doesn't get to come out all the time.
Actually,
a lot of them that just can't come out anymore.
Right. I talk to both of them pretty regularly. Denty, Daco less so. Denty, I'll talk to him on Hearthstone and stuff. But I want to let's talk. Whoa, that side B.
That was such a solid cape from Beastly.
Now there were 2 side Bs there. I was actually talking about Beastly. I realized that after I said it. So that was excellently done by Beastly. That actually puts blue team pretty solid, like tentatively in a lead at this point.
That's not even close to a standard Mario combo. That is, I have a read that you're going to pick an option here.
He went to the library is what he did. Good patience on his recovery. That way he doesn't get caught by Ike's neutral beat. That back air is going to seal it. Gets the ledge trump.
That's on brand classic Slaps, is going for that ledge trump, getting that back air. I feel like he was way ahead of the ledge trump meta in our scene before it like really took off.
Well, I think that may be good combination.
Part of it's because Ike has very few other options.
Right. I think that is just an Ike thing because Rio from Florida does that all the time when he plays Ike. He doesn't play Ike anymore as much. I believe he plays Corn. Ooh! Oh, that was beautiful.
And right now we have a 1v1 between former partners.
This is great.
This is wonderful. Both players are at kill percent.
Right. Just like that. Way to call it.
Yeah. The fair coming out from the Peach absolutely would have done it, but I would have been terrified for Peach to land into like any up tilt shenanigans. So like floating was scary unless you're at a very specific height. And even then, up air is terrifying to deal with from Ryu.
Right. Especially against Ryu, who hits like somebody put a sack of trucks together and hit you with
it. It's not just like a truck. It's like a sack.
Yes. I'm checking to see. Ooh, I play Sense. I don't know who that is.
I don't either, actually.
It's capital S, capital C. So Sense. He lost to Kid Flash, who I'm assuming is actually named Wally West because I've seen him posting in Facebook.
All the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, game number 2. Red team ended up sealing that one out at the beginning with the former teammate kill, and now red team opts to go with Dreamland, which I understand is actually a smaller stage compared to what it is in like Melee.
Imagine just regular Battlefield, but smaller ceiling and maybe wider sides, but most of the time doesn't affect kill percents, just like who's going to live a little bit longer if they have a good recovery.
Gotcha. So, fun fact about Brawl is Ike at the ledge, if he aethers 5 times, on the 5th one, he'll go right past the ledge. You can't catch it.
Really?
He's one of the only characters with something like that hard-coded into it.
That is strange. Why
Yeah.
did you just bully him like that? He already has so much difficult in his life.
I just remember thinking about that. I was like, wait. And that was an old player named Brettster. Wow, a couple of down smashes sending people out there. Good counter, but
That was
okay.
a really interesting idea. I like that Orex was there to like try to cover him.
Right.
Unfortunately, with Ryu at the ledge, somebody's going to die on the way back up.
Yeah, Ryu is... I don't know. Ryu feels like one of those characters that if somebody gets their grips on him, he could be the best character in the game.
I totally feel that. He forces everyone else to play his game.
Right.
There's no matchup where he really is changing his game plan.
Well, I don't know. I think he definitely struggles like against like Bayonetta or something like that.
Anyone
who clearly is the best character in
Yeah.
the game. And this is all just pure like theory craft and speculation, stuff like that.
The thing is, he kills everyone at 60%.
Yes, give or take.
It doesn't matter how much you. It doesn't matter how much you hit him, unless you've killed Ryu. He's gonna come back and kill you at 60%. The game's never over.
No, not at all.
It's like he always has, despite. It changes how well he deals with the opponent's decisions and like toolkit, but his general game plan never changes.
Plus, on top of that, he's got an excellent recovery. He's got all the tools that he needs to realistically deal with most options. But characters that are faster than he is seem to give him a bit of to cause him to struggle a bit more.
Anyone that can force him to approach is gonna have a good time.
Ooh, good
That's why he's so
Shoryu.
good at doubles, because like you're never projectile camped in doubles.
Right.
Ryu
Orex-
always has a place.
Dude, Orex is holding it down.
Oh yeah.
Slaps is down to his last stock. Was getting comboed. Excellent DI to get out of the up tilt chain from... Ooh! Not potentially worth it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would say that was worth it. Because Orex was at such a high percent, I think that was okay.
We've seen Orex's survivability. He can lose one. It's all right. It's all right.
Especially on a stage that is like physically on the larger side, because Peach relies a lot on survivability over killability. And I found back in my Brawl days, whenever I was relevant, that in doubles, it sounds awkward, but in doubles, surviving is actually far more important than killing someone.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely cases where one person is the guy who goes ham, Slaps definitely making it happen, throwing out the big sword while your teammate is there to cover you, there to help you out, and also it's that extra reserve of stocks for if you go a little bit too hard.
Right, and this is a pretty stark difference compared to the way Slaps was playing in the last game. Excellent KO, bringing Ryu out down to his last stock. The Mario player is going to have to hold on to that. Not a good way to
Ooh,
do
but
that.
he missed the Shoryu. That's crazy. I know that there's a certain amount of frames after the shield break where you can't be hit.
Right.
I think it's just before you land. I think he went a little bit too early because he saw Orex coming his way. He wanted to make sure he got some kind of punish.
Right, but this game could go either way for either one of these teams.
Really
With the Mario player at such a high percent, they're a bit more of a risk than the red team is. But at the same time, both of the red team are well within KO percentages for Ryu. It's just a matter of him connecting something. He's getting walled out by both of them. Slap's doing an excellent job with that particularly. Ooh, tries to get the up smash, wasn't quite close enough. Slap's covering that option, gets another grip, but goes for the back air instead of the Shoryu. That back air should seal that stock.
Okay.
Now we've got Orex down to last stock at 120 against a Ryu and a Mario. He's an up smash away from losing his stock, and ooh!
There you called it.
What's up?
I thought that I was commentating with Infinity, not Oracle. What happened?
I don't know, but I read that one pretty far. So these right here. This is
Oh
like,
my god.
this
That was
is-
the most disgusting situation I've ever seen. You're getting up aired by Mario while Ryu is flexing.
he took so much damage from that. See, the next grab may be his stock too, because Ryu's at a pretty solid, rage percentage, and so I'm fairly certain that a Shoryu is going to seal it. He might get it. He's trying to bait out the up air right there. He wanted an air dodge. So excellent job by which one?
Oh no! That was a missed input. That forward air should have been a back air. I feel like he was not
That's
using
gonna-
the C stick, but he got the kill.
Okay, Slaps might bring back the 2v1. Stumbling over my words tonight. For Curry, I recognize that name.
Curry is a Sonic player that can't often make it out. Down
Gotcha.
throw just kills.
Takes it. Well done by Slaps to hold it out in the 2v1, especially in the disadvantaged situation that he was in.
He was heavily. He
Right.
even dropped a kill in the midst of it, where he got the ledge trump for a forward air instead of a back air, and a lot of people would lose hope after that. They're
Right.
like, "I've created this opportunity. I can make it a 1v1. Now it's doable." and I dropped it.
Yep.
A lot of people will just lose right there.
I would have.
In their mind.
I definitely would have lost composure. I would have been like, damn, I missed that input, and that's going to cost me the match. And
But
then it would turn around and do exactly
not only did he